Have you ever seen a celebrity baby photo that made you question the very meaning of privacy? No? Then you clearly haven't seen the latest viral shots of Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber with their new baby Jack. These photos aren't just making waves for the outfits or the aesthetics, though, trust me, JB in a beanie and glasses? Certified vibe. No, what's really turning heads isn't what's shown, it's what's not. They're keeping baby Jack's face hidden. And honestly, in a world where influencer toddlers are practically employees before they can walk, that's kind of revolutionary. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It is free and help us bring you enjoyable content. And of course, watch till the end. Before you roll your eyes and think, celebs being mysterious. Big whoop, just hold on. There's a bigger story here. A story about fame, childhood, mental health, boundaries, hockey, yes, hockey. And the weirdly relatable challenges of parenting in a digital age, even if you're not a global pop star. Buckle up, because this isn't just about Justin Bieber. This is about us too. Let's dive into what's really going on behind the beanie, beyond the baby blur, and deep into the layers of modern-day privacy, fame, and growing up under the spotlight. Okay, so here's the scene. Justin Bieber, looking like your ultra-cool, slightly tired neighbor who runs a record label out of his garage, is strolling with Hailey and baby Jack. He's rocking a Skylar Toke, Reed, beanie if you're not Canadian, some effortless glasses, and that calm, I've seen things look on his face. Hailey? Equally chill. And baby Jack? Well, baby Jack is just chilling. Face turned away. No big reveal. No high-contrast black and white baby photos with poetic captions like, "Welcome to the world, light of our lives." Just chill. And yet the internet went wild. Why? Because in a world where celebrity kids often have fan pages before they hit pre-K, seeing a famous couple not blast their child's face everywhere feels weirdly rebellious. It's like they hit the brakes on a content machine that never stops and people noticed. But here's the real kicker. This isn't just about a photo. It's about why they're choosing to keep Jack's face private, and what that says about Justin, Hailey, and what it means to grow up in the public eye. Wondering why it matters so much? Oh, you're about to find out. Let's rewind. Picture this. 16-year-old Justin Bieber, floppy-haired and doe-eyed, performing One Less Lonely Girl, while girls literally weep in stadiums. He wasn't just famous. He was famous. Like, Beatles-level screaming. Paparazzi chase through airports famous. Google alert on your name. By age 14, famous. Now imagine trying to have a normal childhood when your every awkward phase is documented and dissected by millions of strangers. Spoiler, you don't. That era shaped him, and not always in good ways. He's been open about the mental health struggles, the pressure, the confusion. And now that he's a dad, you better believe he's bringing those lessons with him. So when you see him holding baby Jack with a face that says, "Back off, he's mine," that's not a PR move. That's a dad who knows what too much exposure can do. That's protection in its purest form. And you know what? We should all be taking notes. But this gets deeper. Because being famous and raising a child in 2025? It's a whole new game. Let's be real. Back in the 2000s, when Justin was blowing up, you at least had to log into a laptop to stalk someone. Now, a single photo can travel faster than wildfire on steroids. A child's face can be memed, analyzed, judged, and critiqued within seconds. There are entire Reddit threads dedicated to celebrity kids' names, fashion choices, and behavior. Children. So imagine being Justin and Hailey. You've lived the internet mob. You've seen the headlines twist a cough into a marriage trouble frenzy. Now you've got a baby, and you're supposed to just hand him over to the algorithm? Nope. Not happening. And honestly, that restraint? That's rarer than a Hollywood marriage that lasts longer than a season of The Bachelorette. But does that mean baby Jack's childhood will be any easier? Let's talk about the inevitable pressures of being Bieber's kid. So here's where it gets kind of adorable. Justin's obsessed with hockey. He's that guy who could be performing for 20,000 fans in Tokyo and then hit the rink for some casual shinny after. And he's said it before. He dreams of doing dad things. Taking his kid to practice, yelling from the sidelines, buying tiny skates. Now, will Jack be the next Bieber on stage? Or the next Gretzky on ice? Who knows? But the expectations? Oh, they're already there. It's weird, right? We've barely seen his face, but people are already guessing his destiny. Pop royalty or sports prodigy? The truth is, it doesn't matter. Because Justin and Hailey seem more focused on letting him be a kid. A regular, snack-demanding, toy-hoarding, nap-time-fighting kid. And in a world obsessed with turning children into brands, that's a radical choice. Speaking of radical parenting choices, one of the most powerful things a parent can do today? Say no. No, you don't get to know what my baby looks like. No, I'm not turning him into content. No, I don't need to prove anything to anyone on Instagram. Hailey and Justin are doing just that. And it's actually kind of inspiring. Because behind every viral photo they don't post is a quiet message. He doesn't owe you anything. Privacy isn't about hiding. It's about protecting. And for once, that protection isn't just for the fans, it's for the family. Ready to hear how this all ties back to you? Okay, so you're not famous, probably. But guess what? The pressure to share everything is still real. Your kid's first steps? Post it. Your partner's birthday? Make a reel. Your quiet weekend? Document the brunch. And sure, social media can be beautiful, but it can also be invasive, exhausting, and performative. So what if we all took a little Bieber energy into our lives? What if we said, no, I'm keeping this moment for me. No, I don't need likes to validate my joy. No, this is real life, not content. Because sometimes the most meaningful moments are the ones nobody else sees. Deep, huh? Let's wrap it up with something real. We've seen the photos. We've felt the vibes. We've imagined Jack skating circles or singing lullabies to stadiums. But the real takeaway? Privacy is powerful. In a world where everyone is oversharing, not showing your baby's face becomes an act of rebellion. An act of love. A boundary that says, this right here is ours. Justin and Hailey aren't perfect, who is? But in this case, they might be setting a new standard. One that doesn't ask you to share more, but reminds you it's okay to share less. To keep some things sacred. To guard what matters most. So next time you feel that itch to overshare or overscroll, think of JB and his beanie, baby Jack in his blanket, and a quiet little bubble of peace in a world that never stops watching. Would you share your child's face if you were famous? Or would you keep things private like the Biebers? Have you ever struggled with the pressure to post everything? Backhand index pointing down, let's talk. Scroll down, drop your thoughts, share your stories, or tag someone who needs to hear this today. And hey, maybe try a little digital boundary today. Just for fun. Just for you. Because sometimes the best moments are the ones no one else sees.